No. Ooh, key change. Hold on 1 second, Han. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I'm a singer and a voice teacher, and today I will be jumping on to some Britain's Got Talent 2024 content. I'm very, very excited. This will be Sydnie Christmas performing Pitch Perfect rendition of Over the Rainbow. We'll see about that. I'm sure if it says it on the title, it must be true. I absolutely love this song. It's such a classic, you know, we always think of Wizard of Oz, Judy Garland. It's got those names associated with it, so I'm very excited to see Sydnie Christmas's version. I understand that there are other performances from this singer that I maybe should jump onto and react and break down over here with you. So let me know in the comments below if you think I should do that. As always though, this is a reaction and an analysis video, so I will be stopping and talking about the vocals. That's what I like to do over here. If you'd rather watch the full thing uninterrupted, then I have left the link to the original video in the description below. If you're enjoying my content over here and have subscribed already and are just thinking, how else can I support you? Thank you very much. I've left the link to my Patreon page in the description below as well, so go and check me out over there. Tons of more content going on over there, like monthly chats, behind the scenes, updates. You'll get to know my schedules, Patreon exclusive videos as well. It's a fab time. Otherwise, do hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and let's get to Sydnie Christmas's performance.
That I heard of once in a lullaby.
Oh, okay. No, I want to talk. I didn't know whether to continue or not, but I'm going to stop already. When, you know, like I said, when we think of Over the Rainbow, we think of a particular voice, musical, you know, a particular way of singing, should I say. Lots of people have covered this song in their own ways, so obviously there are more than doesn't always have to sound the same way, but I was not expecting this. This is incredible. I love this. I love that she's got this legato classical feel with the rounded vowels, and this, obviously there's lots of like a reverb effect on her mic as well, on her voice, to kind of create this space within her voice as well. But she's kind of breaking up the phrasing. It's not staccato because she is lingering onto the separate words, but they are separate words. Somewhere over the rainbow. I don't know if I'm doing it exactly like she is. I'm not. But you know, it's not da 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 and you know, keeping that legato. She's kind of breaking it up in this really lovely warm legato feel. Really lovely dark vowels. Let's just go from the beginning as well. There's other points that I want to mention, so we'll stop as we kind of go on. Notice that there's a little bit of breath in her voice as well. Can you hear? Bah! And it kind of is just breath at the end. So what happens there is that the vocal folds, they're like vibrating to create that sound, and then they're just not connecting fully when they are vibrating, so the breath comes through. And actually at the end, it's kind of just breath. There's no tone happening, which is really, really lovely. But I just really love this kind of playful effect. And the fact that she starts on at the same time as the piano as well, really, really lovely, really different, really unique. I love this already. There's a da-da.
Over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of.
I love her. We can really hear a hard R there. I'm not sure where this singer is from. I love how the description says we're not in Kansas anymore. Well, yes. I love as well with her onsets. Over. The over was quite smooth onset. Here, way up. The up had a bit more of a glottal attack onto it, so a little bit more of a harsher attack onto the note. Not a harsh sound, it's just how we approach the notes. There's a little bit more of a the contact from the vocal folds there. Yeah, there is a kind of spread as well in the high. So she's going from a dark vowel sometimes in this classical fill, but then brightening up sometimes as well, playing between the two tones.
Way up high.
Oh, there's so there's a glottal.
That I heard once in a lullaby.
Yeah, and I love that ascend there. Yeah, sorry, the glottal onset was on the there, and up was actually smooth, so I got that the other way around. You can hear she's getting thinner as she ascends. As we get higher, the vocal folds are naturally going to start thinning out, so she's just allowing that to happen, but she's maintaining a connected sound up until the very last moment that we get that breath kind of seep through in again. She stays on the first part of the diphthong as well, not high. High's got depending where you're from, how I would say high, there is a diphthong, high, so like two vowel sounds, but she's staying on the most open part, high, and really just letting it get thin. I love that.
Once
So soft.
in a lullaby.
Yeah, the first one has a nice slide actually, the second one is just
Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me.
No, I need to stop there already. Wow, okay. We've actually dropped this whole classical feel. We're kind of in this very contemporary, bright ping of a sound. There's quite a lot of twang within her voice. It's really nice. Like, isn't that amazing, this song? I'm going to keep talking about this song. It's such, we picture it one way, and now we're just reliving it and reimagining it in this sort of feel. It's just timeless. It's a timeless song. That's what I'm looking for. But I love how she's really leaning into this voice quality up there. Me, does she riff down there? I can't remember. Oh no, me, he. There's an aspirate onset. She kind of breaks up this me note and puts a he in there. It gives us another little bit of support. It breaks up so we're not staying on one as well. One note. Really nice. These dynamics within the lyric phrases is nice. Oh, that vibrato. Really softly in there.
Troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you find me.
Ooh, key change. Hold on 1 second, Han. Woo. So, in order for us to have this glorious belt of a sound, wow, I'm loving these vocals. We've got such a beautiful trained vocal fold, everything here. So, in order to have this big belt in the middle of our voice, we don't want it to be heavy. So we need to have a developed head voice, which she's kind of showcased already that, hello, I do. So when we are belting, the same notes that we just did before in a lighter quality, we are using elements of this lighter quality to keep it lifted, to keep it like the vocal folds just where they need to be and not feeling too heavy. We are using elements of our chest voice as well to make sure that it feels like it's kind of like an extended call. Also, what she does here as well is from that E vowel on belting out that me, we are dropping it a bit to an I, but then she actually just opens it up to a I think an A vowel or something. Like, we'll go watch it again because it's a lot more nicer to kind of belt on a bigger open space rather than E. So she's not chosen that vowel at all, but just opening up on that A really helps. I love this journey, the control of her voice, the glorious theatrical belt. Hello. As we go from that just opening up there. Where there.
Like lemon drops away above the chimney tops.
Listen to that. Away, away above. She kind of does the way on a straight tone, but straight on the vibrato. I'm pretty sure she's had musical theatre training, surely. Surely. I mean, she's also singing this song. That doesn't mean anything, but there's just lots of things going on as well. The dynamics, the diction as well. That's something as well. We can hear everything that she's saying. This is so thought out. I love it. I love that soft on the chimney. Here we go. She kind of uses that Y softly into the yeah, and notice her hands are doing this as well. She's really anchoring her body. We've got like anchor points all around our body as well, but when we do this, we are engaging our core muscles. Our body is very much a part of the sound that we create. If we want to be holding on to this sound up at the top, as well as including lots of resistance within the vocal folds, letting them connect to get this clear sound on this belt. If we were throwing too much breath through the vocal folds, we're not going to be able to have this clear, beautiful, big belt of a sound, right? Because there's too much breath coming through. So we need to make sure that we are lovely and resisted in the vocal folds, which we are clearly hearing here. But as well, we need to make sure we're supported because it's a longer note. It's up there. Our body needs to be supported. Doing this with our arms and actually using, not just like placing our arms there, using it really helps. But yeah, I love that change into the key change, into the modulation. I'm getting some crackly bits in this video. I don't know why, but my video keeps kind of pausing every so often. I hope that's not coming through on the video. If I just refresh this page, is that going to take that one away? Right, hopefully that's worked now. So great. I love the vowel modification as well on that rainbow. Oh, it's quite close, right? She's kind of keeping on this ba up there. I can't remember what note it was. Let's go back. Where? Cool, I love that. Blue. It's quite a jazzy feel there. I really like that.
The dreams that you dare to dream really do.
Oh, lovely. Okay, I love towards the end that phrasing felt really like I just mentioned, like it's got this like jazzier kind of feel. She was kind of really hitting the do, like the really at the front of her teeth, kind of really using her voice as an instrument there. The last section, so it's a really nice journey of this song as a singer as well. Like a lot of fun to sing. There's such control of these big notes as well. She was far away from the mic. Now she's kind of come back to the mic as well. It's a bit more intimate this last section, and then yeah, obviously. Going right to her head voice right at the end, a bit more of an like an kind of placement in there just to allow that spring free. There. Really do. I love that. Breaks another aspirate there. God, these lights.
Little bluebirds fly. Beyond the rainbow, why?
No. To sing and hold on to that note and let all the instrumentation go away. My feet are literally like dancing. Dancing. I've got a little bit of a cold. Dancing, darling, they're dancing. Wow. That must have been so emotional to sing. Just feeling that all the lights kind of... Oh, sorry. Just talk about the voice now. Really, really lovely. I've forgotten everything, actually. Yeah, there's a lovely build up to her voice as she's kind of progressing through there, maintaining this lovely thick fold as she goes into this chest dominant mix area of her voice as well, still holding on to that, the fullness of it. But I love just before that we get a delicate, a bit more of a lyrical legato feel to the phrasing, right? And I love how she paints it with her hands as well. We're really inviting, her eyes are always alive as well. Really beautiful, stunning performance. A little bit more of a classical feel now. So this is what I mean. She's kind of playing... I feel like this is a singer who could do a lot. I think I noticed... I haven't watched it because hopefully I can get around to reacting to it, but she performed My Way, which is obviously not musical theatre, a bit more of a swing, jazz kind of feel of a voice. So I'm interested to hear her there, but I feel like this is a singer who can cover quite a lot of genres, so I'm intrigued to hear them. I love how she starts that. It's a bit more relaxed, this as well, diction-wise. Look, how wide her mouth is there. It just like lands in a really lovely place for her. Like this note just feels so right. Lots of twang. She actually reaches, brings up her chest voice a lot here. That she kind of is going, like reaching a lot of that chest up there. I think in order to get a little bit more control over that, activating the mix a little bit earlier on would have meant that she probably could have held onto that top note a little bit longer and let that ring. Whereas as you could see here, she's kind of lifting up with her chest is going up. So it's a little bit squished of a position that, and the kind of only option she has is to keep reaching. But if she just came down a little bit, still like obviously lifted, so we are allowing the chest to be open, but just angle it a little bit more so she's not reaching up. It just allows us to go through, navigate through this area of, it's a high note, right? Well, let me just find out what exactly it is. Right, it's a D5, so we are way through the first passage, about to hit the second passage in a few notes time as well. So if we're imagining like reaching up in a place where our vocal folds naturally want to thin, if we're reaching up with our thicker folds, it's going to be a tight, like how are we going to come off of that note? It's going to be quite abrupt, which is kind of what we're seeing here. And we're like, where to go? So if we were just to angle it a little bit more like this, activate this like mixed quality, chest dominant still, it just allows us to feel a little bit more secure. That's why we're hearing a little bit more of an abrupt exit out of that note, but she's stunning. You actually hear her spread into a bit more of an ah. If she stayed a bit narrow. But then beautiful exit. Such stunning control. This is a live performance as well, and so emotional. Aww. You know, it's way more important to feel connected to the story. Did she just win here? Most deserving winner. Did she just win? So, you know, whatever order it was in, if this is the winning performance, you know, she ended that so stunningly, so softly. That control is just amazing. I really, really enjoyed that performance. That was so good. I'm really happy that I made my way to Sydnie Christmas. I thought this was such a beautiful performance. And like I said, I think there is so much that her voice can do genre-wise. I'm really excited to see where this singer goes. And I just want to remind you that my channel here is to obviously break down singers. So anything that I'm hearing, it is never to be critical of someone who am I to talk about, like, I'm never here to badmouth someone's voice, and that is not what I want you to get from if that's what you felt like at the end when I was talking about the coming off of that last note. I am for sure definitely not here to look for any negatives. I want to be able to talk about the voice. Such a stunning voice. I thoroughly enjoyed this performance, as I've been saying throughout. And if there's ever something that I want to talk about a little bit more in detail about singing it in a different way, it's purely because of what I'm hearing from this performance. But like I said, this is a live performance, high emotions here as well. It is competition, so much going on, and she executed it beautifully. Well, thank you very much for watching this reaction and analysis video. If you want me to react to more of Sydnie Christmas, let me know in the comments section below. I might react to another one either here or over on Patreon as well, so do go and follow me over there, but I'll keep you updated so you know what's going on. Do hit that subscribe button and the bell button and the thumbs up button. I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye!